We walked the aisles all night long, checking for anything suspicious. Mostly all you could hear was snoring. But in the distance, you could hear the waltz music coming from Al Capone's cell on cell block 8. It must have been around 2:30 in the morning when something caught my eye in the last cell of cell block 2. I turned my hand, I went for my gun. There was an inmate at the cell door of cell 59. He was a black man, crouched with his head down, staring at the floor and gripping the iron strips of the door. "What are you doing out of bed?" I barked. He remained still, silently looking at the floor. "Next time I question you, I better get an answer. What are you doing out of bed?" "I'm waiting." "Waiting," he said, and continued to look at the floor. "For what?" "You." "For me? In bed now."
"Come on, Jonesy. I thought you'd come to talk."
"What did you call me?"
"Jonesy."
The sound of my name was like a spark on a pile of dead leaves. No inmate should ever know a guard's name. It was the first step towards corruption. You don't ever call me by my name. You call me sir. You understand me? How do you know my name anyway?
"I know a lot more than that."
I don't much care for what you know, but I'll tell you what I know. You get back on your bed or I'll write you up. What the hell are you doing in this cell block anyway? Why aren't you in the other cell with the other Negroes?
"This is where they put me. I didn't ask why. I figured the answer would be in the form of the club upside my head."
Well, at least you learned that much.
"Oh, I know more than that."
Yeah? About what?
"About you."
What are you talking about?
"I know about you."
I want to know something. I don't care much for what you've heard. So if you do know my name, I really don't care. I bet you killed somebody, and you're going to die for that. You deserve what you're going to get.
"And did you?
Did I what?"
Did you deserve what you got?"
asked the black man as he looked up. "What are you talking about?"
"You look like hell, sir, and you stink of whiskey. You stink worse every day. You look like a man who wants to end it, but ain't got the nerve. Did you try eating that gun of yours?"
I looked down at my gun in my holster, then back at the inmate.
"Or maybe jumping off a bridge?"
I whipped out my club.
"Funny things happen to a man when his wife leaves him. Now you live alone with that big old white dog of yours, close by here too."
I stepped back from the gate in shock. This was not good news. It was a strict policy that inmates never knew personal information about a guard. If the warden were ever to find out an inmate had such information on a guard, it would be grounds for immediate dismissal. This inmate knew my name and where I lived. This would be invaluable information to an inmate in the event of a successful escape or one with a grudge upon his release. "How do you know that?" I demanded.
"You're more of a prisoner than I'll ever be."